Shit, yeah, thanks for checking back in the channel again, guys. Appreciate the support as always. Also, shout out to Heavenly Detailing, Auto Pro Kill Kenny, and Carlo's Classic Muscle Cars for supporting Big Mal's World. In the video today, I am at Carlo's, and we're going to do a few little modifications to the HK, so let's take a look. Shit, yeah. Yeah, getting ready for day 2 motivation. And yeah, I've just ordered me Uber, so let's flick it around, take a look. Shit, yeah.
Shit, yeah.
How are you, mate?
The ride is awaiting, man.
Yeah, it is. What do we call this? Uber Classic? Righto, so for anyone who isn't familiar with the car, we have, I'll spin the camera around, we pretty much have like a mildly built 350 Chev crate engine here, and it's currently running a 600 Holley with vacuum secondaries. So that is the plan today. We're actually going to remove the 600 and we're going to fit a 650 double pumper. So bit of stuff to do with modifying the fuel line, etc. So the fuel line, get the camera here, the fuel line currently runs up and into this side of the carby. Of course, the double pumper is going to have 2 inlets running in on this side of the carby, so a little bit of work to do there. Yeah, we're running a built turbo 350 trans, short 9-inch, the strange axles and stuff. Yeah, we put the Street Pros on there a while back. Changed the valve covers. At one point I did have the Edelbrock chrome valve covers on there. Put these new ones on. But yeah, so just a bit of a, not looking for huge gains or anything, maybe a little bit more tunability. And yeah, also I'm just going to change as well the rock cover, sorry, the air cleaner setup. I'm going to go to the breather filter top, so we'll have a look at that as well once it's all put on. But yeah, I'll do a couple of updates as we go, and yeah, we'll check it out. Shit, yeah. Righto, time for a quick little update. So I'll spin it around, we'll take a look. As you can see, the 600 Holley is off. Interesting, actually, someone's done a little bit of die grinding and stuff in here just to, I don't know what they were trying to do, poured it out a little bit or something, or give it maximum room to breathe. And then yeah, here's the 600. Nothing really wrong with it. It actually ran well. The last guy to tune it, Luke from Nance Automotive, tuned it and actually got it running really well. But yeah, just wanted to go with the 650, and it'll be interesting to see with the new fuel rail setup. So only hurdle we've still got at the moment, like I said, is I've got the factory steel fuel line here, and we need it, instead of crossing across, we actually just need it to come straight into this side of the new fuel rail that I'm running. So we'll probably end up maybe going to get a pipe cutter onto this. I've got some hose and everything like that, fuel line, rubber fuel line, and then we'll just modify that for now, and then potentially I can always get a braided line made up to come from the pump with dash 10 or whatever it needs to be fittings, and yeah, go straight into the new rail, which we'll see shortly. But so here it is with the carby just sitting on there, and the new TC Performance fuel rail as well, or fuel log, potentially you want to call them that. But yeah, so had to get a couple of Aeroflow fittings to reduce it down further, and then we'll go into that. But potentially, yeah, like I say, if I did get another line made up completely, you can have the fittings go right into here, or a different size fitting again. They're going to be nipped up a bit. But yeah, it's looking the goods. Get this camera under control so you can see it a bit better. But yeah, shit yeah. I'm gonna just work out whatever we need to do for the accelerator there, but looks like it's gonna all work out alright with any luck. Just modify that fuel line, and then we are back to pretty much where we were. Time for another update. So we're just working on the fuel line at the moment. This was like an old brass sort of style line that went up through here, it crossed over and into the other side there. So at the moment we've cut it and then we've rerun the heat shield and we've clamped it on there, clamped it onto the fittings that are going to there, bolted that all on. Still got another hose here to hook up shortly and finish with the springs and linkages. And then yeah, should be good to go. I'll give you another update shortly. All right, time for another update. Flip the camera around. So, we've got this fuel line sorted. At the moment, we've had to modify the original steel line. It really should have had, it's got this big, I can't see where I'm pointing. Yeah, it's got this big bend in the steel line here behind the radiator hose, and then the steel line comes up. It really should have just had like a 90 out of the fuel pump here, if you can see. Should have 90 come straight up, would have been easy, but at the moment, we've modified that all to fit in there. That'll be perfect. Got the fuel rail all in. We've just gone through and hooked up the new spring return kit. All these parts came from Outlaw Speed Shop as well. And yeah, we just had to make sure we had some issues getting it to clear underneath the drop base, but it all clears now, so full throttle, we're all good. Won't be long now. We'll be firing her up, checking for leaks, and then seeing how we go. Shit yeah. Righto, so next update, Big Mal's World shirt's getting a little bit dirtier, sun's getting a little bit lower, and we've got it back together. First fire up, we had some leaks from here, where this seat's in, on both. So we need to try a different sort of a gasket or something. It's very difficult to get that undone too, and it's an awkward size. It's huge fittings. Oops, I'll get that right for you. So yeah, we need to nip them up some more or do something like that. We'll get back into it. All right, well, this is the state of affairs at the moment. We are believing that there should have been an O-ring on here. It didn't come with any O-rings, it came with a aluminium washer, but there was a fitting in the end here. Originally we had to change it to suit, and that fitting had an O-ring. So we've got one O-ring that we've put on, we can put on this one. Carlo's trying to see if we can find another O-ring now. And hopefully that'll sort our leaking problems out. Otherwise, I might be stranded in Adelaide, who knows? But this is what you do when you're trying to mess around with things on cars that aren't factory, they're custom, and you got to sort of see what you can make work. But yeah, I feel like if we can get an O-ring on there, we'll probably actually run we tried to run a paper sort of style gasket there too, but maybe just the aluminium washer and then an O-ring, and we might be in luck. We shall see. Oh man, been a mission, but so far we're running. A little bit of fine tuning. I'll show you in a minute that the leaks seem to be all good. Sounds healthy to me, boys. Shit yeah. Righto. Absolutely stoked how we're going at the moment. Going around for you. All we've got left really, for the most part, get this camera under control, is fitting the air cleaner lid. There's still a little bit of an issue with these hitting the inside of the filter base that I've got, but we'll be able to sort that out. And if you can see, there's a little there's a little Allen key bolt there. Sorry, get the camera there. That one there. And there's one of those directly underneath that. So, I don't know if it was too hot, but down in there's one. And that one, this one, as it turned out after the fact, needed to be nipped up a little. And now it turns out probably that one does too. Which is not just as simple as, clearly we can't get a, can't just get an Allen key under there. So that one that you can just see poking its head out there. So we're gonna have to raise the carby up a little bit. Hopefully we'll just be able to hold it up, get a little right angle Allen key in there and tighten it up, because we don't want to disturb any of this. So this, it turns out, get the camera under control again, sorry. Little Allen key there and the aluminium washer was what we needed to use to get them to seal. So yeah, frustratingly, it should have actually had Allen keys with it. Sorry, Allen keys, O-rings with it, and it didn't, so it's been a long day. Yeah, so fortunately Carlo actually had another unit here, different brand, but essentially the same unit, and so we've pinched a couple of his and we'll just have to replace them. But thanks heaps to him, he's been a huge help with getting all this done today. It's been a massive day, so we just done a little bit of fine tuning, float levels, stuff like that. And yeah, once we get this last little Allen key nipped up, we'll go and do a bit of a test run, a road test, and go see how it goes. So, and then yeah, not too long after that, I'll be on my way home. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video so far. Yeah, I'll touch back in once we've done that little road test and let you know how it went. Shit, yeah, we're off for the first road test. Let's go. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap it up. Short little video, just a bit of an update on the HK, obviously with that carby changeover and stuff like that. So super stoked with how it's turned out. Just have to fit the air cleaner and then I'll give you a bit of a look at it with that on there. But I just wanted to say a huge shout out to Carlo from Carlo's Classic Muscle Cars for helping me out here with it all day. That's what the car scene's about, and you become mates with people that you didn't know before, and then mates helping mates. It's what it's all about. And yeah, I can't thank him enough. So anyway, that's a quick little video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, go ahead, give it a like, share it around. Also, shout out to everyone for getting me to 2,000 subscribers recently. That's absolutely blown my mind. I appreciate you all. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up there. So as always, thanks for watching and living in Big Mal's world. Shit, yeah. Righto, well there it is. I'll spin the camera around. I'll show you with the new air cleaner. So this is what I wanted to be able to run. I was dusty and it's been in the shed, but it is new. Yeah, I just wanted to be able to run that filter base, filter top as well for ages. So now we've got that. Got the new TC Performance fuel log, 650 Holley, and yeah, can't complain. So yeah, hopefully, again, like I said, hopefully you guys have liked the video. If you have, go ahead, give it a like, share it around, everything like that. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm heading home. Thanks for watching. Shit, yeah.